I don't think, Mr. Secretary, this is about you and me. This is about kids being pushed in harm's way.
You've sat in that chair for how long? 20, 25 years, while the chronic disease in our children went up to 76%. And you said nothing.
Yeah. It's a Maha meltdown. RFK Jr. defending his vaccine policies against Democrats on Capitol Hill, furious over his ousting of the CDC director. Jr. says it's time for new blood at the health agency after they failed Americans during COVID.
CDC failed that responsibility miserably during COVID, when its disastrous and nonsensical policies destroyed small businesses, violated civil liberties, closed our schools, caused generational damage in doing so, masked infants with no science, and heightened economic inequality. And yet all those oppressive and unscientific interventions failed to do anything about the disease itself.
And from there, the Dems came unglued.
You're so wrong on your facts.
You're interrupting me. And, sir, you're a charlatan. That's what you are. You're the ones who conflate chronic disease with the need for vaccines.
Because you are citing data that you won't produce to the public.
You're just
and you
making things up.
rejecting
You're
science.
making things up to scare people, and it's a lie.
Mr. Chairman, the Secretary of Health and Human Services doesn't know matter how many Americans died from COVID. Doesn't know if the vaccine helped prevent any deaths. And you are sitting as Secretary of Health and Human Services? How can you be that ignorant?
I never promised that I was going to recommend products with which there is no indication.
When you said...
And I know you've taken $855,000 from pharmaceutical companies, Senator.
On behalf of parents and schools and teachers all over the United States of America who deserve so much better than your leadership. That's what this conversation is about, Mr. Chairman.
Senator, they deserve the truth, and that's what we're going to give them for the first time.
Wow, Jesse. You know, you look at these politicians that are grilling RFK Jr., they don't look like they're in excellent health.
No, Wyden looks terrible.
Yeah.
And he's probably the best looking one out there. Mm-hmm. But these people oversaw an obesity epidemic, a birth rate plummeting, testosterone plummeting, autism skyrocketing, and they did nothing about it. And then they get on TV and they act like this guy is the bad guy. This guy was hired to clean house. If he came in and didn't fire anybody from these agencies, he should be fired. That's what this whole agenda is about.
What difference at this point does it make?
Join the movement.